All right, we are back. It's Monday. We don't got any high impact news today. So it's either gonna be a very boring day or a very good day because bias is aligned pretty well. We're targeting these lows down here. Even on ES, they're stacked a lot better. But regardless, we are targeting those lows on both indexes. I want to see I want to see this 8 a.m. high get taken out before we really start to look for anything. But we got room. So if we come down here and take out this low, I think we'll see a slight bullish reaction. So like if we don't take out any of these highs, this is sort of what I'm looking at. So ideally we'd come up and sweep out all these highs, take this 8 a.m. high, and then we'd see a break lower. If we don't get that, then we could just dump here. If we dump all the way here and take out this 8 a.m. low, that's when I think that we'll see a bullish reaction and we'll probably come up to sweep some of these highs that we're going to make because it looks like we're making a slow move. So we're going to make some highs within here. Or we might even come up here and sweep out these highs. I wouldn't I wouldn't necessarily want us to touch this 8 a.m. high if we take out this 8 a.m. low first. Um, just because if we take out this high, that's too much of a bullish move for me to really respect a bearish move coming from there. But if we can take out this low and then come up and sweep out some of these highs that we're putting in, like this high that we're about to put in right now, then that's when we can really start to target the downside on here. But I think this downside is definitely going to get hit today. We're pretty overextended on here. Last week, or like within the past couple weeks, it's just been straight bullish moves. You see, just constant, straight up. So before we had all this chop, up days, down days, up days, down days, and then we just had a bunch of up days, up days, up days, up days, up days. So I think we'll start to see a correction for this. I think we'll start trying to find equilibrium probably within here. This is where we saw a big bullish move this week right here. So we'll probably see us trade back down into here over the next few weeks. It's sort of what I'm thinking. We are starting to sort of get out of the thinking of my strategy, so I kind of got to reel it back in. But again, we're looking for basically two different types of moves today. Either we're going to come down here and sweep this out, and then we'll see some short-term highs get taken out, or we'll see this 8 a.m. high get taken out, and we'll trade it like normal. I'm just going to set alerts on both of these. And we're basically just sitting on our hands until one alert goes off. If we're gonna take this higher, I want nothing to do with it. So we're starting to slow down to the downside. Looks like we're starting to at least look like we want to push higher. Well, it looks like that 8 a.m. glow is about to get taken out. What's good is we put in this pretty obvious swing high for us to take out. Oh, never mind. Maybe we don't want to take it out. Really, no fair value gaps are getting formed on either index. There's that 8 a.m. low taken out. Still no fair value gap. That's crazy. Not really getting too much of what we want to see, if we're being honest. This is the first part of what I wanted to see, but we're not really getting too much of a let's sweep out liquidity up here type of move. They just sweep out this high. We formed our first fair value gap. Now we're starting to get that move high. Big stretch. I'd be fine if we take out these highs and put it in SMT. Nasdaq just formed its first fair value gap. Alright, so we did just take out those highs. If we're going to reverse and trade lower off of these, I don't really want us to trade much higher than this high. This is a pretty big SMT. I would almost not expect this to play out, just with how big it is. So that was ES taking out 8 a.m. high. So that really throws a wrench in things. So right now this S&T is playing out. To be honest, I don't really like this at all. This SMT just doesn't make sense to me. And by that I mean like it would literally be, it would look like this. And you don't really see too many SMTs that look like that. That play out at least. So I don't think we can use this whole SMT route. Now if we set up perfectly on here, we could definitely target this level. That would make sense. But we got these gaps that we gotta worry about. Hmm. So that's a favorable close. I mean, I guess this is our SMT right here. I'm just not a fan of it. But yeah, I mean, we broke structure. Alright, let's see if we can get like a little favorable close. Die enter. Mostly no. Strictly because we're in discount. I want to see this gap get tested in this gap. But that is a possible entry there. If I wasn't being very particular. Now, if we close below the swing low, then I would think about entering. But really, I think we'll retrace back into this gap and hopefully wick into this gap as well. Ooh, that was probably pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, that was pretty bad. Oh, we could have lost a lot of money there. Oh, that was pretty bad. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I mean, I followed my system. said what I wanted to do and I executed what I wanted to do. Now, if we were to enter here, because this would have been another entry. Yeah, so I mean, this sucks. This is unfortunate, but this is my setup. I didn't enter on the first favorable close, which I'm proud about. And then we got another favorable close, but I didn't really enter because it was a favorable close. I entered more because it was a close below this swing low. And then we just ended up being liquidity. I guess I should have known since we were sweeping out, or close to sweeping out this low. But I don't know how I can sort of turn that into a rule. I guess if we're yeah, I don't know. I'll have to review that later tonight and see if I can come up with like a rule to prevent that. But we're gonna get off of here, get ready to go to the gym. I'm off of work all this week, so should have a pretty productive week. Hopefully, we can make that money back later on this week. But I'll catch y'all later. Catch y'all tomorrow. What do we have tomorrow? We don't really got nothing tomorrow. We got FOMC this week. FOMC meeting. Thursday might be slow for trading. We got PMI. Alrighty. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed. Go be great. All that good stuff. Hopefully you won your trade.